The Atlanta Falcons have dismissed an assistant coach hired just 17 days ago. The team confirmed to Atlanta News First today that LaTroy Lewis is no longer part of the organization. Atlanta News First sports anchor Avery Braxton joins us now with more details on this decision today. Avery?
Yeah, the Falcons dismissed assistant defensive line coach LaTroy Lewis just a few hours ago following an allegation on social media of violence against a woman. That allegation claims the assault happened during his time as an assistant coach at Michigan, where he worked from 2022 to 2024. Lewis was just hired by the Falcons on February 10th to be an assistant defensive line coach. He came to Atlanta after a year as the defensive line coach of Toledo. Lewis has not been arrested or charged with the crime, but ESPN's Mark Raimondi reports the Ann Arbor, Michigan Police Department is investigating that allegation, Blair.
Avery, thanks so much.